Hey guys. Oh, is the camera slanted or is that just in my eyes? Okay, maybe that's better. Actually, is it? That's better. Hi everybody, welcome back to a brand new video for Vlogmas. I know this video isn't necessarily Christmas related, but I'm doing it during Vlogmas, so let's just pretend it's for Christmas. Today, I wanted to do a questions and confessions video with you guys and answer some questions that you guys have or read any confessions that you guys did for this video or submitted. For this video, I asked on my Instagram and on my TikTok, which I know there are questions on my TikTok and I forgot to grab them. No, I'm so sorry. Okay, I will add them at the end of this video. I just won't be doing my makeup, but I will answer those questions that I have on TikTok. I asked on my TikTok and my Instagram for you guys to either submit to a Google Doc some questions or confessions that you have, or you guys can just write it on the little Instagram little box thingy. So I'm reading from both of those places, and on TikTok, I know people left them in the comment section, but once again, I forgot to grab them off of TikTok, which is on my mom's phone, so I'll answer them later. Just remind me. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing my makeup. This is not makeup, but it is Vaseline. I'm gonna be doing my makeup while I read off what you guys wrote and asked. Okay, cool. Yay, let's go. So first things first, I already have Vaseline on my lips, but the tube Vaseline, not this, and this is so good. Okay. This is somebody, I won't say the name. And she said, when I was in the 3rd grade, I made out with this boy during PE while we were on the track, and it's something I want to forget, but I can't. And I literally told my older sister like a couple months ago that I had my first kiss in elementary school. I never went into detail about it, but whatevs. I'm glad to get this off my chest for real, because I don't count that as my first kiss, and I always say a different kiss story when people ask. But it was a -10 experience, a -1 out of 10 experience. Would not recommend. It was a mess. And if my dad sees this, and if my dad is watching, I'm lying. So, dad, she's lying. Slay. I love that. I think my first kiss was in preschool, and I was outside the bathroom, because at that time, like in preschool, we only had like one bathroom in the classroom. So, you know, anybody could use it. And we were lined up outside the bathroom, probably like after recess or after lunch or something. And we were sitting down, crisscross applesauce. And I remember this boy was sitting next to me, and he leaned over and just kissed me. And I was like, and the teacher's back was turned. So I was like looking at her like, girl, come get this man. Come, what? And then also, I ended up going to elementary school with him, and he pretended like he didn't know me. So I probably shouldn't have said that, because that's more embarrassing for me than it is for him. But yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
And then other than that, I haven't actually had a first kiss. So that is what that is. But yeah, okay. I'll ask a question now. I'll answer a question now. What are the advantages and disadvantages of being famous, or to being famous? Well, I didn't know I was famous, but I'm glad you consider me famous. I don't really consider myself famous, but I mean, at this level that I'm at, I guess, like currently where I am in my career, I don't really find any disadvantages of anything. I honestly love what I do, and everything that comes along with it is so cool and fun to me. So I don't really think there are any disadvantages to being famous. Thank you though thank you for considering me famous. That means a lot. Like, that's so cool. Okay, let's do another confession. I feel like this is going by so quick. I feel like I could just stop for a few minutes. I was just prepping my skin, by the way, guys. I was using some Be Goldie drops and the little drunk elephant blush. I am thinking about doing a makeup tutorial too on one of my videos, because I know that was requested when I asked for recommendations for videos. Like when I asked what you guys wanted to see on my channel, that was definitely one of the things that somebody requested, was a makeup video. So I'll probably do that at some point. I'm just gonna put on some concealer though real quick. The silence. Okay. I also don't have a beauty blender right now. I need to buy more. Anyway, I have a crush on a guy named Daniel. Slay. I feel like you should ask. I mean, I feel like you should just tell him. I feel like anybody that has a crush on somebody should just tell them. Honestly, at this point, like, what do we have to lose? Like, sometimes just be bold, you know? Like, just be bold. Because I feel like with guys, like, we're only gonna be this age, like, one time. And it's not really much. Like, just do it. Like, just, like, say, like, hey, you know what? I like you. I think you're cool. I think you're cute. I'm like, I have a story, but, like, I don't know if I want to tell it. But anyway, I think you should just be bold one day. I mean, honestly, I get it if you, like, see your crush every day, because then that's kind of, like, really awkward if you have to go to class with them and they don't like you back, or, like, they reject you, or just even if they don't, but, like, you just confess your feelings to somebody and then it's, like,
bombastic side eye.
But yeah, I think if you guys have a crush, either tell them before Christmas break or tell them before the end of the, like, tell them the last day of school, because I low-key think that's so fun. I mean, you have nothing to lose. Like, you may never even see that person again. I feel like, especially if I'm, like, in a store or something, like, if I'm in a store and you see a cute guy, just flirt. Just flirt a little bit, you know? It's not gonna hurt anything, probably. I don't know. I just say be bold. That's my only thing. Just be bold. Whoa, what's that? Okay, let me move on. Oh, okay, a question right here. What is your age? I am 16 years old. I will be 17 next month on the 24th. So stay tuned for that, because I have, like, a whole, I think I'm going to do, like, a whole little mini series for my birthday. But yes, I'm 16 and I'll be 17 next month. So that's exciting. I'm excited for that. Let's see, do we have any more confessions or? Okay, somebody said their biggest secret is that they've always wanted to be an actor or become an actor, but it's so, bad word,
no more saying cuss words,
hard for people like them, so they're sad and they're losing hope. I don't know who submitted this because I made the form anonymous, so I don't know what, like, you mean by people like you. Not like I'm not hating, I'm just saying I don't know what the people like you are, but I can say, like, honestly, acting, I feel like you don't have to be a certain way. I mean, there are, I guess, like, the stereotypes that you want to be pretty or you want to be this or skinny or whatever for acting. But I definitely think that, don't pay attention to those stereotypes. I honestly think that you can make it if you are determined enough to make it. And acting is a slow burn. I can tell you that. I acted for like 7 or 8 years before I booked Saturdays, which was my first major thing. So yeah, it's a very slow burn, and it can get very discouraging at times, but you just have to keep going. You have to know that if this is something you want to do, you have to continue to do it. You continue to work at it, even if you aren't booking anything. Being consistent is key. And honestly, like, if you think about it, some people didn't even start acting until like the age of 26. I want to say Taraji P. Henson didn't start acting until she was like in her 20s. So it's never too late or too early to start acting. You just have to be consistent, and you have to sometimes just step out on faith and just give it to God in the best way. Like, I mean, you have to give everything to God. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to always make sense, and it may not come at the most expected time, but you have to, you know, just keep going. That's the best thing I can tell you. I would never tell anyone to give up on their dreams about anything. Keep going and watch God work. Trust God. Pray to God about it. Ask God about it. You know, ask him to lead you into the right things. Ask him to give you faith and wisdom, because you need that in this business. And ask him to give you discernment too, because you definitely need that. And honestly, I feel like everywhere in the entertainment industry, anywhere in life, but definitely in the entertainment industry. So yeah. So that's what I need to, I feel like, I hope that was a good answer. I don't know. I feel like I was planning on giving like advice or like connecting to you guys based on what you said. So I hope that gave you some encouragement or some, or something like that. I'm looking for my eyebrow like thing and I can't find it. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, so do I have any eyebrow products besides the one I was just using? This is, hold on, let me go find this. I'll get back to you guys. I didn't find my eyebrow spoolie, but I did find my elf eyebrow thing, which has like a little spoolie on the end, so I'm just gonna use that as well on my eyebrows to help shape them up a bit. I probably should speed this process up, but it's okay. Honestly, I think eyebrows are like my favorite step in my makeup routine. I honestly will go out with just skincare on my face and just have my eyebrows done, and I don't care. Like, I will fully go out not wearing concealer, not wearing blush, not wearing anything else, but if my eyebrows aren't done, I'm not gonna be confident. Like, my eyebrows have to be laid before I will go out in public. They are. Cool. Honestly, oh, they turned out pretty good. That's cool. I feel like that's the best they've ever turned out. Also, I don't know if they are twins or if they are cousins, because this side kind of turned out a little bit more fuller at the end, but we're not gonna worry about it. Let's move on. Questions. Should we do questions now? When are you gonna do an Instagram live video chat with your fans again? Okay, honestly, I don't know. I was thinking about doing one a while ago, but I don't know, since the show, like, you know, the airing season of the show is over, I didn't know if you guys wanted me to continue that. I was doing it, if you guys aren't familiar with it, every Friday before the Disney Saturdays aired, I would do a live with my castmate Jermaine, and we would just answer you guys' questions, talk about the show, talk about whatever, and have fun. But since, you know, the season finale aired already, I haven't been doing them. But I don't know, I feel like that'd be something fun. Maybe I'll do one soon, and I can talk to you guys and answer any questions that you guys have. That'd be cool. I'm down to do that. I didn't know you guys were still interested in seeing that, but yeah, I love to do that. Moving on. Season 2 of Saturdays. Season 2 of Saturdays. That's not, I feel like that's not the only time I got that. Is there going to be a season 2 of Saturdays? I'm part of an underwater cat society. I don't know how I thought I was going to respond to that, but I don't know how to respond to that. So thank you though. Thank you, appreciate that. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, when was the last time you saw the Saturdays fam in person? Honestly, I think the last time I saw everybody together was the premiere. I think, yeah. I think the premiere that we had for the show back in March was the last time I saw everybody in person. I believe I saw Danielle that last December in person. I think that's it, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody else in person. Everybody else lives in California though, and I live in Georgia, so that's part of the problem. Like, I do not live where everybody else lives. So I'm on there. Everybody from the cast, we're on different sides of the country. So keep that in mind. But no, I think that's the last time I saw everybody. Also, there is still blush like on this brush. And so I'm trying to see how pink my cheeks are going to get. Because if it gets too pink, it's going to be a problem. But yeah, that was the last time I saw everybody. So everybody together was definitely in March. And of course, like I saw Jermaine during the whole airing of season 1. So online though, not like in person. But yeah, that was the last time I saw everybody. Cool. Yeah, hopefully we'll reconnect soon though. That'll be fun. Oh, this one is not necessarily a confession, but I do love it. It says, no pressure was giving us Jhené Aiko Reborn, and Saturdays was a rebrand of 2000s Disney. It deserved millions of views. Thank you, first of all, for no pressure comment. Jhené Aiko is an amazing singer. I actually love her work so much. So to be compared to her is like, that's so nice. That's so great. Thank you. Also, the blush is crazy, and I keep piling it on hoping I can blend it out, but I don't know if it's working. But thank you for that. That's so sweet. And yes, I agree. I do think that Saturdays kind of gave us a taste of like what old Disney was, and I honestly think that Saturdays is such a good show. Honestly, I love it. I loved what we did with that show. And I think it was amazing. I think that the writing was absolutely amazing and the casting was amazing, and I do think it was a really cool show to have. But yeah, I definitely think it gave us like early 2000s Disney. You know, it was definitely like on the lines of like Shake It Up, Hannah Montana, Disney era. So I agree. Yes, awesome. I think that's all is that everything I have in that folder? Let's see. Yeah, okay. I hate meat. That's a confession. Slay. Love that. Honestly, I don't really like meat that much. I do eat it now, like occasionally. Like I had a burger the other night, honestly, because I was craving a burger, but I usually limit, I don't always eat I don't eat all kinds of meat. Let me word it like that. I don't usually eat beef. Sometimes I will, like when I go to North Carolina, I may have spaghetti and my grandmother will probably make it and it'll be made with beef. But when I'm home, I don't eat red meat usually. I eat turkey. So like if I have tacos, it's usually out of turkey meat. If I have a burger, it's usually turkey meat. I do eat chicken and I sometimes eat fish. But I honestly I was a vegetarian for 2 years when I was like in middle school. But my iron and stuff was getting so low that I was kind of making myself sick. So I had to incorporate meat back into my diet. But I try to limit it, and I'm honestly thinking about going vegetarian again, like sometime probably in the next year, just to do like a cleanse in my body. But yeah, meat isn't that great. But I said that to say, because I was vegetarian for 2 years and I did not eat a lot of meat, going back on meat, I realized meat is not that great. Like, I didn't miss it. Like, I don't know. It doesn't hit as well as it used to. Like, it doesn't fill me up, and I honestly kind of feel like it weighs me down a little bit more. Like, it doesn't make my body feel great. Like, if I cut out meat today and I go back on it, I definitely am going to be able to tell the difference between my body. I think after a while your body gets used to the feeling, but definitely being off of it and then going back on it, you can definitely tell the difference between how it makes you feel. I definitely feel like that's the same thing with sugar. I cut sugar completely out of my diet for a very long time, and I do eat sugar now occasionally, but not a lot. I honestly don't buy sugar in my house, and I don't buy bread in my house. I have Ezekiel bread, which if you guys have watched my vlogs, that's like bread that they were supposed to have back in the Bible days, so it's not really like flour or anything. But yeah, I don't buy sugar or things with sugar in my house usually. So yeah, I don't eat that a lot, and so now like being off of sugar for so long, sugar does not feel the same, and you can definitely, I can feel the effects of what it is on my body, even if it's just like for one night of eating it. So yeah, you know, I don't really think you're missing, it's not really, I don't feel like I'm missing much. I mean, maybe because I've had it, whoa. Maybe because I like had it growing up a lot more and I know what it tastes like. Honestly, I was never into sugar that much as a kid anyway, though. Like, me and my sister both, like, my mom was always like, you guys really didn't care for sugar or candy or sweets like that. So, I mean, I guess I was never really a sugar person, but I do enjoy cake. I do enjoy a chocolate cake. I do enjoy some cookies, but they don't necessarily, like, I could live without them. You know what I mean? Like, I crave them sometimes, but I can live without either of those. My iPad is going black. Okay, we're gonna pretend like that's setting. Oh God, look at that. Look at all that powder that I just wasted. And it's all over my pants and my shirt. Save the product. Okay, anyway, let's see. Is that it? Is that all the confessions? I think maybe that may be almost everything. Oh, how many siblings do you have? I have one sibling. I have an older sister. We are 16 years apart.
I got it in my eye.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Do you see all that product? Like, can you see all that? Probably not. But I have an older sister. We are 16 years apart. And my sister also, putting all your business out there, Jaleesa. I know you're watching this. My sister's name is Jaleesa. She also has a YouTube channel, Jaleesa Mariah. I'll link it in the description down below. But my sister and I are 16 years apart, and she also graduated high school early. She graduated high school when she was 17. So honestly, by the time that I was like old enough to actually like talk and, well, not necessarily talk, but like, you know, run around and play, my sister was already out of the house. So I feel like I kind of grew up, honestly, I feel like both of us kind of grew up as like an only child. But I do have an older sister, and I love my sister so much. Like, I feel like let me take a second to say that. As I've gotten older, I think I appreciate my sister a lot more. Like, I literally would find myself thinking, and I'm like, I love my sister. Like, I would just like think about my sister. I'll be like, I love her so much. Like, honestly, as I've gotten older, I've just appreciated my sister, and there's really no one else like in this world like having a sister and having a relationship with your sister. And she's just incredible. So yeah, she's so cool. And she also made me an auntie of 3 amazing little kids, and I love them so much. So yeah, and she's also married, so I have a brother-in-law, and I love him too. So yeah. Yeah. I also think I got a question. Okay, you've got an amazing voice, and also your new EP is a blast. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you guys actually enjoyed my EP. It was the first one I've ever made, and honestly, I was so nervous about putting it out. I'm honestly nervous about everything that I put out. Even if it's like an acting project, I know most people aren't gonna really like say if they don't like it or spread hate, especially if they know me, but it's still nerve-wracking to like put yourself out there. It's kind of like putting yourself out there in a relationship, or like putting yourself out there to find a relationship. It's nerve-wracking, and it's personal, and everything. My craft is so special to me, and it's what I love to do, and I put my all into everything that I do, whether it's my acting or my singing or dancing or whatever it is. I love what I do. So it's like sharing a part of my heart. So like giving a part of my heart to like people, like just millions and thousands and random people, is difficult. And it's something that's precious and delicate. And I'm like, I don't want people to not like it. Like, I don't know. It makes me nervous. And yeah, so I'm glad. I love when I hear that people like it and people are enjoying it. So I'm glad you guys are liking it. Oh, whoa. Okay, here we are. Why do you like old men? Okay. They're not old. Let me clear that up. She does not mean old men. I know who this is, and we talked about this, and I still don't know how I was going to respond. She does not mean old men like elderly. That's not what she's talking about. She means older men. And no comment. Not old men. Like, we're not talking, like, not that, okay? We're not talking about that. We mean older than me. Do you have a boyfriend? Do I? That's fine. I don't know. Do I? Honestly, I was thinking about that too. Like, if I'm in a relationship, like, would I share that on social media? Would I? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, this is the makeup look too. That's basically all the questions I was asked. Thank you real quick to everybody that submitted confessions and questions. I really enjoyed reading them, and this is really fun and entertaining. I think I'm just gonna finish up my makeup. I will put on mascara for you guys. I'm gonna put on a little bit on my lashes here. Not too much, because I just thought about having to take them off. Not the lashes, the mascara. But because I'm wearing makeup, they did, I don't know if you guys can tell, whoa, they look like two different sets of lashes. What's going on there, girl? Okay, because I have like makeup under my eye, you can't really tell that I even have bottom lashes down there. There's makeup on them. So I will put mascara on those so it looks like I have bottom lashes. I'll speed this up now. I feel like no matter how like careful I am, like, what is that dark under my eye? Like, what is that? But anyway, that's it. Now we have lashes, see? Also, I don't know why it looks like it's smudged. I don't really think it did, but yeah, there it is. Okay, let me move this stuff and I'll give you guys a closer view of what my makeup looks like. Hold on. Here we are in the dim lighting. I feel like the lighting could be a lot brighter, but it's okay. Here we are. There's the makeup look. It's fun. It's cute. I would have done some with my eyes, but I forgot. So yes, this is the makeup look. Just something cool and simple for today. But yeah, I'm going to close this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little questions and confessions little series things. Honestly, I would make this a series. That was so fun and entertaining for me. But thank you again to everybody that submitted little comments or questions or confessions to me. I really appreciated it. And I will see you guys next video. Happy Vlogmas. Goodbye.